Now, Dolores Avery, I think, is one of the saddest figures in this whole documentary. You just want to reach through the screen and hug her. And she's got the mother's unconditional love. Of course, she wants to believe her son is innocent. Everybody's conspired. Maybe the victim isn't even dead. I think we have to be sensitive to the victim's family, too, though. I mean, unfortunately, Teresa Halbach is deceased. Her bone fragments were found. They were introduced into evidence. She is deceased. And for somebody to sort of be so light about that is really disrespectful, I think, to the victim's family. This
is the issue with moms and parents in general in today's society, the disbelief in what their kids are actually capable of. We saw this with the affluenza mom. We're seeing this now with Dolores. Like, you have to recognize what your kids are or what they're capable of and stop suspending disbelief. Stop, oh, my kid's an angel. See them for what they really are. And now maybe more of these things wouldn't happen, but maybe we can move on and everybody can heal. Maybe this documentary doesn't get made and she sees her son for what he really is.
Let's take a look at this, because this is how far she's going. She not only believes that the victim is still alive, she not only believes that her son is innocent, she is, well, take a look at this. Stephen Avery's mother, Dolores, in the final episode of Making a Murderer.
I'm sticking by Stephen. I picked this house out for Stephen when he gets out, so he's got somewhere to live. Looks like a pretty nice house. It's got fruit trees in there. Half of his life is gone when he spent half of it in the prisons for something he don't even do.
You know, Dr. Drew would want us to take a close look at the psychological aspect of this, Judy. So please, just what would you say? What is going on in this woman's brain?
Well, Dolores is not made any progress in moving on, and she's doing a disservice to herself because she's really in denial. She's not living in reality, and the reality is her son is in prison, and she needs to make peace with that and start moving past it. And even if she believes in her son's innocence because of that unconditional love, she needs to also look at her own behaviors and her own observations of her son as he was growing up. There were patterns, there were things, there were times to possibly intervene, and for whatever reason, maybe she didn't have the resources, she didn't. I'm not saying that we should blame her, but I'm saying she needs to recognize that there were patterns. There are some issues with her son, whether or not he's a murderer or not, and she needs to make peace with that and start getting the help she needs to move
The killing the animals, the setting fire, there's so much more that was left